Hey guys, Adrian here. Today we're taking a look at Create Your Headline. Create Your Headline is a free application that's ad supported, but it allows you to create your own headlines essentially with magazines, newspaper articles. You can use your own photos or take pictures or use them from your library and throw them in a frame editor to create funny, entertaining, or more serious like magazine headline articles. Really, really fun. And again, you can pick your own photos, add badges and props and stuff like that to make it all entertaining. So again, it can be used to have a lot of fun, or even make some creative headline stories to share to family and friends. So you can see the app here is again free in a simple interface. You have three buttons at the bottom: create, favorites. You can make favorites, and you have more to check out more of their work, and you can send feedback to them, etc. Creating an article or a headline is simple as clicking make a new headline. You can click the I here for information. They have a 12-step process on how to do everything in case you want to read through that. If you have any troubles, you can say make new headline, and then you have about looks like 2, 4, 6, 8 headlines to pick from. So you can choose any one of these covers to really edit around and mess around with. So for example, let's say the wedding times. We click on this one, and what we can do is we can click here, and we can see you have two text places that you can actually input text and change text. And we have one picture box to edit. So we can click on the first icon on the right here, the top. Top icon, and you can use a camera or pick from a photo album. So let's say I want to use a camera, for example. I can take a picture of a random thing. Let's say I just want to take a picture of my keyboard, for example. We'll take a picture here. We'll say you and I, and we'll use that. And then in this case, we'll hit done after we got the photo we want, and then we can crop exactly one we want that fits the image size. So we'll say you and I is what I wanted, and then we can choose badges, and we can make a unique badge here. And if you wanted to add like funny character things, you can add like a hat, for example. If you click it, then you can throw it on top of a letter. And if you want to add another badge, you can also do the same thing by throwing that on there. So we'll hit done, and then we can change like the wedding times to whatever we want. So we double tap there, and we can change the text. You can actually click on the text button to change font. So we can change the font and the font size, for example. So let's say we really want to scale that down to like a 17 font. We can hit OK, double tap it, and change it. So for example, we can say you and I, for example. And then we'll hit down here, and you can leave the names like John and Sarah. And if we want to change the text color, we go in the text box, click the color palette on the right here, the third button, and we can change the text color. So we can make it red and say OK. And then once we're done, we can click the check mark, and then we get the frame imaged out, and then you can see how it looks, how it would look like. We can go in the top right, and we can share it through Facebook, through Twitter, email. We can send it as a text or save it into our photo library, and it's that simple. And once we do that, we'll be good to go. And again, you can also like I said, you can just save it here, and it'll go into your favorites. And if you want to save it to your photo library, it's easy to you can screenshot or anything of that. You can send it as a text, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. So again, this is your kind of your photo or your headline library, I should say, whatever you want to call it, and you can have all your favorite headlines right here, and then access them later on anytime you're not in the app, or anytime you exit the app and want to come back in. Then you can just go into your favorites, and your library is all right there. Okay, so that is create your own headline. Really simple, really fun, cool way to mess around and stuff. It does have iPhone 5 support. Again, it's ad supported, but it's a free application. So do check it out. Again, create your headline in the App Store today. Thanks for watching.